everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Jolene and today we are going to talk about the Magic Forest Academy. I do want to put a disclaimer out there. I am so sorry about the quality of audio tonight. My microphone would not hook up properly, so I am using some earbuds. It was this or the audio on my laptop, and the audio on my laptop was far more annoying. So maybe I'll insert some music and maybe that background buzz or hum will get out of here. So anyway, I appreciate your patience. And, I had a couple questions and a request to kind of overview this curriculum. It is one of my absolute favorite curriculums that I've ever done with my kids. It is a nature-based education. It is completely secular. And it was designed for kids 7 through 12, although I would argue that you can simplify it for kids younger than that, and you can find resources to make it more complex for kids that are older than that. So this is stage 2, like I said, ages 7 to 12 is what they recommend. Let's see, last year my kids were 3, 6, 9, and my oldest did his own thing. So 3, 6, 9, I was able to modify this enough for everybody to be able to do things that were perfect for them. So, my 9-year-old last year when she was 9, she wanted to do a lot more things, be more in depth. And my 6-year-old, this was actually just right on cue for him. So all the activities were perfect. And then my 3-year-old, she just kind of, she did the activities with us on a very simplified version. She didn't write or do copy work or any of that kind of stuff. She didn't, do some of the art projects or the math because she was 3 last year. She couldn't really do any of that stuff. So just kind of food for thought. Even though it does say there's a stage 1 and 3 in progress, it has said that, I believe, for a couple of years. I don't really know when that's going to come out. But, this middle stage is perfect and can work for a variety of student ages. So I think it's great. So I want to show you in here. So it is done by season. So it's done quarterly. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. It is done with the seasons in mind. There's a lot of free resources on this website. In addition to, the curriculum itself is very affordable. In my opinion, now you can't just buy one book at a time. You can buy one season at a time. These are the books if you buy them as seasons, and I bought the entire collection. I want to say on, you know what? It is on Amazon, but thinking back, I think I actually just bought it straight from the website because they give this discount, I think last year or the year before. I think it was last year that I bought this. They did give some sort of discount as well at that time. And so it was just more economical, and I knew I wanted to use it for the whole year. So you can print off individual books. And then here's another. This is in the back of every, oh, here we go. So, okay, so it takes you to Teachers Pay Teachers. So you can download them as ebooks. And so this is the full year of it. This is downloading it and doing it yourself. So you're going to print this. I bought the physical books. I really enjoyed having the physical books and not printing them. I have a good printer now, but in the past I haven't, and to print that many pages was just kind of a pain for me. You can get them printed, Staples around anymore, Office Depot, and have them bind it for you, but So here you've got free nature journal props, moon tracker templates, insect books. She does have left freebies on here, and as you can see, you can get ebooks and printed books. So I really like the flexibility of this. You can buy a single book, you can buy just one season, you can buy, you can be like, okay, I'm going to do the whole year, but I only like these 5 books and these 3 books. I really like that. Maybe you don't do anything in the summer and you want anything to do with the summer, or maybe you only want summer because you do other curriculum and you want something more fun for the summer. So that's really great too. I was going to go back. They do tell you, nope, just kidding, we're already on there. FAQs, that's where I want to go. So they do have some frequently asked questions on here that I suggest that you go and look through. They do say that they are secular, and how affordable and flexible, things I already just said. So, and then they tell you how you can use them. Now, some people do argue there is a Magic Forest Academy. Is there a Facebook group, I want to say? There's some other, like, pagan, secular type homeschool groups that, I find this, and I'm in, like, 16 different homeschool groups, I feel like, and this has been brought up many times. Some people feel this is a really great curriculum. It's completely, fully there, like, you can just use it by itself. It's standalone. And some people are like, no, it's really more of a supplement. I think you can do both, with the caveat that for this age group, I feel like you should add math to it. It is a lot of really fun math and really great functional math. Like, for example, if you look over here, so here's the themes. Okay, so like we have Earth. The journey to the center of the Earth is going to be the rating recommendation. You're going to learn about recycling math, so math that pertains to the recycling process. You've got some science. You got a worm farm and wormology. That's going to be your science study. Arts and crafts will be earth magnets. You got an edible terrarium because there's always a recipe, and the recipes are very allergy friendly. And if you happen to be allergic to that item, they do give suggestions on what else you can do, and I will show you that when I show you the book. But they're really pretty healthy, and if you're celiac, so you're gluten-free, or maybe you have a nut allergy, it's easily adaptable. So they definitely are attainable, I would say, for the majority of people, even with those health or food issues. And then they have an indigenous section where they will talk about different indigenous tribes, and they also have, okay, so these ones right here that have the blue, that's where they talk about a famous author or famous works. So you've got Georgia O'Keeffe, Paul Cézanne, and let's see if I can move this over a little bit. Van Gogh, Joseph Cornell, Claude Monet, one of my favorites. Yeah, so this is the overview. You can download it. You can, whatever, be able to print this off. They do have, in here, they've got like free lesson plans. So it does say each Magic Forest Academy book comes complete with math, science, arts and crafts, reading, games, recipes, etc. It really is a very holistic approach to education. It's very hands-on. It's very nature and art-based. They really want you to get your hands dirty and get out there. I do remember we did, let's see, what did we do? We did leaves, and I loved this this one right here. Excuse me. We did a leaf hunt. And I don't think I did their book recommendation. Maybe I added mine. It was called Going on a Leaf Hunt. And it was a really cute book, and, maybe a little young for my 9-year-old, but all of my kids really enjoyed it. And we actually went on our own leaf hunt. We live in the Pacific Northwest, where we have loads of giant maple trees that drop their leaves. And we went on a leaf hunt and a leaf, pile making, and we just kind of swam through the leaves. It was so much fun. I actually drug my 14-year-old with us at the time because, he's still a kid. He needs to have these good moments. And so it was a really great time for all 4 of my kids just to go down the street and do this experience, just get outside and instead of being in a classroom. We did leaf rubbings, and we did leaf diagrams, and we learned the different parts of a leaf. And I have this really cool tree book, and I'll show you everything that I used with some of the lessons that we did. We did this one, and we did mycology was our other favorite one that we really, really loved. I was going to see if I could. Oh, here's mushrooms. So as you can see, they have a lot of different reference sites, like the USDA Fungal Database, DIY Mushroom Snow Globe Craft, which is apparently not available. Okay, bad example. Let's see if we can find another one. Brain Pop. So they've got a lot of different resources that you can do that are external. A lot of them, if not most of them, are free. We've got the Cornell University of Mushroom blog. There's a bunch of different books that she suggests. Let's see, movies and videos, games, toys, education. So there's a lot of different resources, and not every topic has this many resources, but I mean, there are several for most of them. See, there's one for dreams, dream journal craft, pillow craft, and these are in addition to the craft ideas that are actually in the book. So these are just additional resources. Let's see, look here, nature cams. So they do also have some nature cams. I wonder if we can pull any of them up. I was having a couple of issues with some of the links being, I don't know, expired or moved or whatever. Project Puffin webcam, let's take a look. So it does take you to these organization websites, so you can click to view the puffins. And so it's a pretty cute way to, you guys probably can't hear it because I don't think I can record sound from my computer. However, it's a really neat, like live stream kind of deal. So, let's see, what else did I want to show you guys? Nope, we already went through all of these. Yeah, so that's kind of it. There's just a lot to go through. It's broken down into these really easy sections, but, you know, there really is a lot that you can go through and look. And you know what? I wanted to go through, we have a syllabus here. Oh, check it out. Here's the syllabus. I've been on this website in quite a while. Here's the map of Magic Forest. They have this whole realm thing going on. So it's really cool. They kind of just tell you exactly what's going on with the reading and everything. So that's true, there is poetry and prose. They do classic and modern literature. They really suggest a plethora of different things. You really do get a variety. And they give a lot of good suggestions. So math, so their purpose is to just connect math and nature together. And so, like I said, it's very practical math. I personally added math in extra last year. I actually used a combination of things. Wild math was one of them. And actually wild math is a very popular thing to pair with this nature studies. So the science page, arts and crafts, it just explains the different sections that you'll find in each topic. A recipe. My kids had a lot of fun making a lot of the recipes. In fact, we still repeat some of them today. And then here's just the full year guide. You can see that. I'm trying not to go too fast. You can see it. But I will go ahead and link down this website. I'll link it down below. They do keep the website pretty updated. So yeah, so that's about it. Oh, weekly tracking log. I feel like this is new. So you can kind of keep track of what's going on, like little lesson planners. I don't remember this when I bought it last year, so they definitely updated it. This is something I did have from last year. There's a moon topic that they have, and then nature journal prompts. So we've got these. And I'll actually show you my kids' nature journals as well, so that you can see how we did our nature studies. I basically just had them all put everything into one in one spot in one nature journal. And so it's kind of like this comprehensive portfolio essentially. So yeah, so that's basically it. Like I said, I will link this website below. And now I'm going to go switch over to my camera so I can show you an overview of what the books are and like what we used with it together, and a couple of my favorite books that we also used. So yeah, so let's get into that. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and show you an overview of the 4 books that I have. These are the physical books, what they look like, and they are pretty nice. I really like them. So I'm just going to actually flip the camera around, do a little bird's eye view, and I'm going to show you the books, the math I used with it, a few of my favorite books that we used, and I'm going to show you 2 of my kids' nature journals and how we did those. So yeah, let me flip you guys around and you can take a little look at that. Okay, so here are the books. There's the 4, autumn, winter, spring, and summer, and they do show you the ages and that it's stage 2. when you first open, I'll just start with autumn. Autumn's my favorite, you know, season in general. So we've got mushroom. We did this one. We didn't actually do these readings. We did some other readings, and we did a lot of like online like information reading. But every section has an introduction, and I do. Oh my gosh, the lighting is not ideal. We'll work with it, guys. It's late at night, so I had to do this while my kiddos were sleeping. So here's some micro math. So it does give you actual math, and it does show you, like I said, that functional math. And this pertains to mycology. The science was spore prints, and you'll get to see this in the Nature Journal. And it shows you mycology is a scientific study of fungi. These are some arts and crafts that you can do. Sorry guys, I'm gonna give you a headache. I've got musical toadstools, a cool parachute game, toadstool salad. We did something different. I forgot what we did, but you know, I'm not a radish fan, so. And then it gives you additional activities. Now this is where it's really going to be customizable and flexible. So if you don't like the activities or what you're doing in here, then you can always do these ones. Or if you want to do all of these and make it more complex for an older child, or do more activities or spend more time, then you can do the additional activities. When I show you this in the back here, when I showed you this online, you can actually make this into a 2 or 3 year curriculum. It just kind of depends how much time you want to spend. So you've got four subjects per month. So you can do 1 subject per week. So you could spend 1 week and have this on each topic and do every single topic and have this be a 1 year curriculum. You can spend 2 weeks on a topic, which is what we did, and do half of it, so it's a 2 year, or you can spend an entire month on each one. Honestly, it's just completely up to you. It is a nice spiraled curriculum. You know, you can turn it into that. What else? Yeah, so, and then there's autumn. So there's always going to be a quote. So we did this for copy work. At the beginning of their nature journals, I had my oldest daughter do this for copy work, and I tried to get my 6-year-old to do it too, but you know, it didn't always happen. So yeah, you're just gonna go through. As you can see, there's a lot of really cool arts and crafts, and there's always an additional activities thing. So I just kind of wanted to flip through this for you. I feel like the books are nice quality. They're softback, glossy pages. I don't know what you really want to know about a book, but I thought that the price was fair for the book that I got, and I really enjoyed it. Got the winter activities, and honestly, I let my kids pick and choose which ones they wanted to do, and I did not go in order for any of this other than what season we were currently in. So we were in winter. I just let them randomly pick winter books because I wanted to be able to be flexible. Yep. So those are what the books look like. I guess I will go ahead and show you summer. I might as well. We started with summer, actually. What did we do in summer? We started with, oh, there's the map. You guys can see the map. Oop, there we go. It's really cute. We started with, oh, rocks, gems, and minerals. I had a rock, gem, and mineral kit that I got, and I'll link it down below so you guys can check it out. Yeah, so these are some of my favorite books. This is the We're Going on a Leaf Hunt book that I showed you, and then we went on our own leaf hunt. It was just the cutest. It was so much fun. This is a DK book, The Magic and Mystery of Trees. My 4-year-old is really obsessed with this book right now. She likes to dig into this and have me read different sections. But my kids still know to this day what is a deciduous tree and what is a, what's the other one? Coniferous? A conifer? Some educator I am. So yeah, so this one's really great. And then this is probably my absolute favorite one because it's, you know, pretty and foily. But this one has, I actually had this on a book stand, and depending on what we were learning about, I would have it like laying out. So there's like rocks and minerals in here. There's plants and trees, and there's also animals. So depending on what we were learning about, I had one of these fun things that they could explore and get read to them. Really, really cool. I love it. I love this book. A friend of mine had this book and I saw it and I'm like, ah, I must have it. It's so pretty. So this is my daughter's nature journal. And yeah, so this is the cover. So what we did, it is, hold on, I think he's got his cover still on. This is the type that it is, okay? This is the type that it is. It's just a Strathmore drawing, like a multimedia type thing. This is the front of hers. This is his. He was 6 when he did this, and she was 9 last year. So she painted hers. We had rocks and minerals. She took notes and did her diagram. She did more in hers than his, obviously, because the age difference. She did more in hers than his, you know, obviously because she's older. But we had the Mohs scale of hardness, rock and minerals, scratch lab, and what else did we do? So this is our mushroom unit. She wrote down the quote, as I said before. Mushroom hunt. We went on a mushroom hunt in our yard. So we live in Washington State, and lots of mushrooms were in the yard and in the backyard, in our neighbor's yard through the fence. It was pretty neat. So, and she did her diagram. We read books on it. We learned about different categories, and she really enjoyed her. Oh, I think she was going to end up doing another category in here. Spore prints. What else? I don't know. And then, oh, the night unit. Oh my gosh, the night unit was so good. I wonder. Ooh, I'll show you what we ended up. She did a painting on it. It was really good. Anyway, again, a Shakespeare thing, and talked about the seasons in here. The equinoxes and the solstices. Let's see. Glow facts. So, oh, we're talking about different glow facts, like bioluminescence and triluminescence. Had some really big words in there for the kids to learn. Like, it definitely doesn't, like, dumb things down, I feel. So another diagram she did. I don't know, I love this unit. It was fantastic. I will show you the, let me see if I can. This is her light pollution. She loves doing art. So it's the little turtle trying to find its way to the ocean, but because of how many lights are by beaches, it's really hard, and like the turtles get confused, and so it's considered light pollution, and it really like kind of screws up ecosystems that have too much light. I don't know, I loved it. I thought it was really cute. So yep, so that was that unit. And then we did leaf unit. So yeah, just showing you some of the few things that we did. Diagrams, leaves, giant maple leaf. She actually traced this from an actual giant maple leaf. We had bigger ones, they wouldn't fit on the page, but this is the one that ended up fitting. And yep, all sorts of diagrams. We did a symmetry lesson, talked about leaf symmetry. She did her own symmetry thing, her own freehand one. We did a what did we do? What was this? Oh, pigments. It had to do with like leaf pigmentation and stuff. You get the idea. So that was what the 9-year-olds looked like. And then we had the 6-year-olds that, you know, we started with rocks and minerals. So we got the mushroom kit going, or the mushroom unit. There actually is a mushroom kit. You can grow your own mushrooms. It's pretty cool. You can get it online. Spore prints. We got a portobello mushroom. As you see, I did some dictation for him. We just did these nature journals that were like this, and then we flipped them like this, and these were their nice long ones. Last thing I wanted to show you is that I do think you should get a math curriculum to go with it. We started with this math curriculum and then ended up adding something else later, not because it's not complete, but just because I swear my kids get so, I don't know, like bored with curriculum, or they want to change it up. I don't know. Anyway. This is the 4th grade and 5th grade wild math curriculum. I paid to have these bound. They have suggestions online. It took a while, but now that we're past the beginning of the school year, it probably isn't going to take that long for you guys to get it done. But it is pretty neat. It is aligned with a secular nature education. It does show you, like, it has a breakdown and what skill you're going to be doing. So this definitely is a comprehensive math curriculum. In my opinion, I think that You can use this standalone, and then, you know, you can use this in conjunction with the functional math in the nature studies with Magic Forest Academy. And yeah, so this was great to do as well. And I think actually now they have, I want to say they have a syllabus or a teacher lesson planning thing that goes with this that's free. Or maybe it's like $5. It's cheap. I don't know. But yeah, so this is the math that we used primarily in conjunction with this. It was all nature-based last year. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that overview of the Magic Forest Academy. It is, to date, one of my absolute favorite curriculums to do. My kids are very outdoorsy kids. They love to be outside. They love nature studies, especially my daughter. We do a lot of gardening and gardening videos here on the channel, and that's all just inspired from my kids. They really love that kind of stuff, and so do I. And this really just seemed like a no-brainer for us to do that for a curriculum. And we are homeschooling again this year. We were going to do in school, but you know, COVID and all that. So we are homeschooling again this year, and my daughter is doing a very unschooly type thing. Maybe I'll do another video on what it is exactly that we're doing, because we are doing something different for every child essentially. So and I think that she's going to start picking some more things out of here. She's just doing a lot of project-based things this year, so we are going to dive back into our nature studies. So yeah, let me know, do you have any questions about this curriculum? Have you ever tried this curriculum before? I think it's very accessible and affordable for families. It's economical in the sense that you don't have to have a physical book. You can just print off what you need. It's very flexible, and I really think it's great if you want to be very rigid with your studies and do every single thing, or if you want flexibility, if you're an unschooler. I think it just fits so many categories, and I can't recommend them enough. They're awesome. 5 stars, 5 out of 5. I love it. So yeah, so let me know what you think, and I'm curious to know what you guys are doing this year. If you have questions, put it in the comments, the thumbs up, the subscribe, you know the deal. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.